Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Common Sense, the Gripple Effect podcast. I'm your lovely host, Josiah Bola Hilaire. So, we already talked about why relocating is bad. We talked about isolation. We talked about trailing partners and all of that. But we really got to talk about the thing no one wants to talk about, and that's fantasy versus reality. Fantasy versus reality. Now, so I'm back in martial arts, as you guys know. After being away for 21 years, I'm back. If you guys are really considering about relocating elsewhere for a partner, don't do it. I'm telling you from experience, don't do it. Um, One of my ex-girlfriends and I went through this. We actually went through immigration. We actually went through the legal process, and it was hell. Um, So she's a black belt now. She's been a black belt for years. I won't say her name because she told me not to, but all I can say is that oh boy, we went through hell. So originally, so she wanted to relocate to be with me, right? This is the same Swedish girl I was with for like 2 years. Um, so the fantasy that we had was that like we would relocate, we would be together, we would get married, have kids, all that shit. Nope. No, no, no. This is what they don't tell you. Um so because you're not from America, you have to go through the embassy, you got to go through immigration. And so if you have a visa or you have a green card, you have to have a certain visa or a certain green card that would match up to like certain expectations of what they require of you, like employment, housing, a steady income or whatever. I know what I'm saying. I've been through this with my ex. So it was not easy. It put a strain on our relationship, and she ended up being really depressed. She ended up really, really depressed and angry with me. Um, Again, if you're relocating for a partner, don't do it. I'm telling you from experience, don't do it. Because if you relocate, you're literally sacrificing everything. You're losing your sponsorships. You're losing family, friends. You lost basically your home base. You lost your Jiu-Jitsu identity when you relocate for somebody else. Like, don't do it. Like really, don't do it. And then you're gonna resent your partner. You're gonna really resent your partner in the long run because they didn't sacrifice crap for you. You sacrifice everything for them, and they sacrifice nothing for you. You're gonna grow up angry, bitter, resentful of them in the long run. You may not say it, but your feelings, your attitude, your spirit speaks it, whether you know it or not. And this is the thing I never understood. Why is it one person has to relocate, sacrifice everything, literally lose everything, literally lose their jujitsu, their income, their students, their coaching, um, training. Why is it they have to sacrifice everything and relocate while you sacrifice nothing, keep everything you have, and yet that's a relationship? I'm sorry, I've been in relationships longer enough to understand relationship is about compromise and relationship is about sacrifices. But when one person makes a big sacrifice and the other person don't make a sacrifice, to me that's a big red flag. And I'm gonna keep saying, Gianni, you in danger. You in serious danger, and I will never accept your so-called relationship because you're making a serious mistake. You're making a serious mistake. Again, your so-called girlfriend lives in Canada. You live in Jersey. Princess, princess, please stay in Canada. Do not relocate. Do not risk losing what you have. Hi, you're a coach at Mitsu Studios and you're a head trainer. You have sponsorships. You have family. You have friends. Do not. And I'm saying again, ladies, listen to me. Do not relocate for anybody. Don't do it. Even if you agree to do it, don't do it. Because my ex, when she relocated for me, even though she did join a new gym after and did have like new training partners and stuff, that reality of her giving up her family, her friends, sponsorships, training, students, the fact that she gave that up, after all, it took its toll on her, and she became the trailing partner. I'm telling you from experience, don't do it. Like, you're gonna resent your partner, you're gonna be angry with your partner, jealousy, and you're gonna feel like you're training, especially in a new area. You're gonna feel like your training has been stagnant or has been diminished because you sacrificed everything you had for your partner. Don't do it, ladies. Don't do it, and fellas, don't do it. And then the worst thing is that if you move to your partner's area, like their gym or their home area, the power imbalance is it's real, y'all. It's real. You have no, you as the relocating partner, you have no power, you have no say. You're in your partner's area, you're in your partner's turf. They have all the power, they have all the say. Even if you like join their gym, they have all the power, they have all the say. You're the newbie, you have no power, no say. And let's be real, you're gonna feel underappreciated, undervalued, and underestimated. And then you're gonna grow depressed, angry, bitter, and resentful towards your partner. And again, I'm gonna keep saying it. I will never accept Gianni's so-called relationship. I still think he's making a serious mistake. Gianni, don't do it, dog. Don't. Didn't you you relocated to California, what, 10 years ago now? And remember what happened. Remember how that ended up. And you moved back and you had to rejoin Marcelo. Remember that, Gianni. Remember that? Fellas, don't do it. Don't do it. Ladies, don't do it. I'm telling you from experience, don't do it. Like, when you relocate, and this is what I talked about my ex with. She told me about the sacrifices she made, how she felt like I didn't appreciate her, how she felt like that she did all the sacrificing and I didn't do any sacrificing. She was bitter, she was angry, she was resentful towards me. She literally lost everything. Let me just tell you, she lost everything. Sponsorships, coaching, training, family, friends. She gave all of that up to be with me. And she thought that, and we both thought the relationship would have worked. It really didn't. It really didn't. It fucked up everything. Fellas, please, listen to what I'm saying. Don't do it. Do not relocate. You have a good, solid foundation. You have a good support group. Why would you mess that up? And ladies, listen too. This is for you too. Why would you guys sacrifice your foundation, your basis? Because people tend to forget the gym you train at. That's your foundation. That's where you make your income. That's where you have students, you have sponsorships, you have all of this shit that you have, and you really gotta risk losing that for your partner. Don't do it. You're gonna regret. You're gonna regret it, and you're gonna end up hating your partner. Don't do it, man. I'm telling you from experience. Don't do it. And then people need to accept the reality that, oh, like, the relationship might not work out. And then you, as a person who relocated, you're gonna look really stupid because you literally sacrificed your support group and everything you had for a relationship that didn't work out. And statistics really have proven that after you after you close the gap in the long distance relationship and you move in, you have a higher risk of breaking up. Fellas, don't do it. Ladies, don't do it. If you have a strong foundation, if you have a strong support group like family, friends, like a strong network, why would you risk that and lose that for a relationship? And no, that's not love, because if the person you're relocating really loved you, they would have sacrificed something for you as well. And I'm gonna say it, and that's not fair to the person who's relocating, because you putting them, even if they agree to do it, you're putting them in an awkward position because they literally could lose everything and you lose nothing. I'm speaking from experience. Don't do it, y'all. Do not relocate. Because people tend to have this fantasy oh, you relocate, we're gonna get married, we're gonna have kids, everything's gonna be okay and handy dan. Like, no, 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 no. I've actually experienced this with my ex. Don't do it, man. You literally could lose everything. And when you first relocate, you're gonna feel a sense of isolation, depression, anxiety. You're gonna feel insecure, if we train at a new gym, you're the newbie. It's gonna take a long time to rebuild that trust. It's gonna take a long time for people to get used to you, and you basically have to start all over again from scratch. Now, tell me, why would you risk losing everything you had when you had a strong support group, sponsorships, training, strong student connection, you had a strong network, strong coaching? Why would you disrupt your own ecosystem to join your partner who sacrificed nothing for you, by the way? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, like, don't do it. I'm saying from experience, don't do it. And I'm gonna keep saying I will never accept Gianni's so-called relationship. I think it's bullshit, and I think he's making a serious mistake. Gianni, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. You're making a serious mistake, dog. Don't do it. Like, stay your ass in Jersey, please. Like, don't do. And you really think, he's gonna give up his elite status? Do you think he's really gonna give up his everything he has that he worked hard for? Do you think he really is gonna give that up? Gianni's not going to give that up. And again, do you really think Princess is going to drop everything she has? Training, students, coaching, sponsorships, family, friends. Did you really think she's going to really relocate and give all of that up? I doubt it. Like, Princess, stay in Canada. Stay in Canada. And then she got to go through immigration, and then she got to go through visa, which is hell. And she's going to be depressed, and she's going to be homesick and miss her family and friends. And the worst thing is that when you relocate with your partner, you're going to become very codependent on them and depend on them. If you're not used to, like, in a new area, you're going to have a serious culture shock and a rude awakening. Like, and then life gets in the way. And again, because this is Jiu-Jitsu, you eat, sleep, breathe Jiu-Jitsu. And Jiu-Jitsu's first in everything. It's before relationships, before friendships, everything. And then what's worse is that the relationship ends, and you, as the person who relocated, you lose everything. Like, and then you become the trailing partner, and you give up your dreams and your aspirations for your partner, and you're gonna grow and resent your partner. Like, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Like, I'm telling you from experience, don't do it, man. Like, Gianni making a serious mistake in this so-called relationship, which I will never accept. And Princess, please stay in Canada. Don't relocate. You look happy in Canada. You look happy. Like, don't do it, girl. Like, don't do it. I said, ladies, don't do it. Fellas, don't do it. Like, if you really consider relocating for your partner, think again, because there's a lot of negatives. There's a lot of negatives than positives. Like, don't do it, man. I'm telling you from experience, don't do it. My ex, she hated me for a very long time and was deeply resentful of me because she sacrificed everything and I sacrificed nothing that she felt. And I apologized to her the other day, and we cool now, but yeah, don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Do not relocate. Y'all need to have some actual reality checks, because y'all tend to live in fantasy. Fuck that. Like, don't do it, y'all. I'm telling you from experience, don't do it. I said what I said. Thank you again for joining me today on this new episode of the Common Sense, the Gripple Effect podcast. If you like this episode, great. If you don't like this episode, I'm sorry for you. But yeah, we're trying to save lives. We're not trying to embarrass anybody. We're not trying to humiliate anybody. We're really trying to save lives here. And like, if you don't get down with the program, I'm sorry for you. But I'm really trying to save lives here. Please do not relocate. Please do not relocate. Actually think about what you're finna do before you actually make the action. Yeah, we really trying to save lives here. I said what I said. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Let me get out of here. I'm out. Peace.